Now, if you know me, you know I'm a Houstonian through and through. I was down with the Comets when they dominated 4 championships in a row, legendary for a peak. But when that organization folded, I'm gonna be honest, I stopped watching the W for a while. But lately, the W is back, and it's better than ever.
Do you dig what I'm saying? We all famous. I drop my top right now and this big old brainless. Mama, I made it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the We All Famous show. I'm Simbo. This is my partner, my little homie, not the big homie. CL, what's up, dog?
Hey, the W, man. I'm in the building, man. We here for the W today.
Yes, sir.
Not
Look,
West Side.
nah. But look, lately, the W is back. The growth is real. We seeing exciting games, fundamental basketball, incredible star power. Every single roster. We don't just have one star, 2 stars. Every roster got a big name, pretty much. But, as the league grows, so does the conversation around its culture and the media role in it. Recently, a family friend, I heard a story about, a family member of hers. It's a little girl, she's a basketball player. She decided to quit. And I asked why. And she was like, because she didn't like the culture. She was a girly girl and she always felt out of place. Like she was always getting hit on as a little girl. So I was like, man, that was kind of a sad story. But so how does the NBA balance his identity while staying inclusive to everybody, regardless of their style or their sexuality? Let me say this, my disclaimer. What I'm getting ready, my opinion of this, I don't really care what they push.
Right.
I'm just saying don't push a certain lifestyle on everybody that has to play or the little girls that's wanting to play. I don't have a problem.
Yeah, but when you think of stud buds, what do you think of when you think of the WNBA? You don't think of girly sport. When you think of stud buds, you think of a lesbian sport. You don't think when they say stud bud, it's a straight sport.
Right. And as a man, I'm sorry. I like girly girls who hoop. That's sexy to me. Sue me. What I'm saying, but that's just me. Listen, what brings us and why I chose this subject for this episode, a couple of weeks ago, a reporter asked AZ Fudd, you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
She's the number 1 pick, about her relationship with Paige Beckers, who, by the way, is one of my favorite players to watch.
Me too.
Who she in a relationship with, don't change that for me. But when Fudd was getting interviewed, as introduction to the Dallas market, the Dallas organization stepped in and shut down a question by one of the reporters about her relationship with Paige and that they wouldn't address topics like those.
Right.
Back during that, a couple of days ago, Paige Beckers addressed the media the other day saying she's not answering any questions pertaining to her relationship with Fudd, that, they're going to be professional. They're going to do their job. They got reps at this.
Right.
Which is crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely hope everyone had a great off season. There is something that I wanted to address and I only plan on addressing it once. So if we continue to get asked about it, we will refer to this moment in time or we will use this time to deflect and talk about our teammates. Quite frankly, I believe me and Aza's personal relationship is nobody's business but our own.
Because I find it odd that if we're treating the WNBA like a premier professional league, which it is, then why are these questions out there?
Well, it's hard not to ask that question, especially when it's a known fact that you and this person in a relationship together.
She put it out there.
Yeah, and y'all on the same team now.
Right.
So what if something happened where y'all have a disagreement or anything or get mad at each other? What you think gonna happen? Do you think that would affect the team on the game or the sport with them if something like that was to happen?
We go get to that. We did that in the pre-meeting. You jump in the car.
I don't always.
Yeah, I can't tell you everything, but it's all good. It's an in-house joke. But look, in the NBA, if Rob Pelinka of the Lakers, Simbo, why did you pick the Lakers? Because they suck. But anyway,
yeah.
If Rob Pelinka of the Lakers, who was the GM, drafted a player, a star player's boyfriend, the media will be all over. We see paparazzi photos of NBA players all the time with their significant others. It's fair game. They public figures. For example, Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
That's still a male and a female.
But it's
Even
still a relationship, bro.
Even though she looks,
I'm trying to be fair. If you in a relationship, girl on girl, y'all don't want us to look at it no different. So it's a relationship.
I think
It's a significant other. That's how. I'm just trying to be fair with this.
well,
I'm
we're
not
not
trying
trying to
pick
be
on-
fair, but sticking it up. But I'm pretty sure it's gay
Hey,
guys.
Hold on.
And-
Glorilla and Ingram. I could go on and on, but you get my point. They in a relationship.
Okay, a traditional.
Hey man, you can keep on trying to make it hetero versus whatever, but I'm just trying to say y'all in a relationship. So if you want us to respect that as a relationship, then and you know, because it wouldn't be fair just to talk about men and women.
Why shouldn't you be able to talk about it in a woman on woman relationship?
Exactly.
You shouldn't be offended by. when
Okay,
you
I don't
ask
know
that question.
I don't know who's the husband, or I don't know who's playing the husband or wife in that relationship. But here go the thing. That's what I'm saying. If Shani, I think her last name O'Neal. Now she would preach dude now.
Yeah, she will.
Okay, I don't know.
And he
Shani,
he look.
hey man, point I'm trying to make. If Shani went recruiting one of them for basketball wise, they might go and do it.
And their whole relationship really gonna be out there then.
So you can't have it both ways. All I'm saying.
Right.
Now you even have it to the point where they have little pet names, like AZ Becker, or well, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? I don't keep up. But if the W is gonna push this culture, they shouldn't prevent reporters or podcasters or whoever from asking simple questions about same-sex relationships.
Yeah, and the women shouldn't get mad about it. I mean, saying if you happy and proud about who you are and what you are, when a reporter asks that question, why not answer that like you are in a heterosexual relationship, as if you was in there with a man? Talk about your woman as if you would talk. Oh yeah, I'm glad she's a great addition to the team. I'm pretty sure she's a significant part of my life, but the main thing, she's gonna be a significant part of this team. And then reverse it back to basketball.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And here go the wild card. But I'm gonna leave you with this today. My boy tried to take my point, but I'm gonna take my point back. I'm gonna take my point back. The WNBA, we seeing players in relationships end up on the same team all the time. I got that from you. Because you say the league ain't that big, because eventually they go play with each other, they date each other. Bud was drafted number 1 by Becker's team. Now, I know these women are elite professionals, but let's be real. We all in every woman, every man and woman, every relationship. I'm not even gonna say man and woman. Every relationship have problems. Yeah. So can you really shove a family argument aside and focus 100% on a playoff game when your partner is the one passing you the ball? I can't do it. I've been married for 30-something years. If I go in the grocery store, we argue in the car. We might not be loud about it,
Right.
but we still, grumbling.
Yeah. Fact of the matter is, y'all got to wake up in the morning together. Y'all got to go to a pre-game meetings together. Y'all got to go to the game, be in the game playing with each other together, and then still try to remain professional.
Right. So if y'all arguing on the court, no, not even on the court, you come to a timeout and y'all going back and forth, and it's just, a play. You might turn over the ball or something. The public still gonna be like, you think they're arguing about something happening at home?
Yeah.
That's just natural human, want to be, instinct knows.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Are you having a bad game, and then next thing you know, one of y'all sit on one end of the bench and one of y'all sit on the other end of the bench. First thing they gonna say, oh, they must be beef. Because
that's what I'm saying, because I watched the game last year, and I'm just looking at the game, especially when somebody told me that these people was dating. First of all, I don't need to be knowing the teammates dating. I care less. But you was telling me that
Who talking about Bonner and Thomas?
was dating.
Yeah.
And
Then she refused to play for the FIBA. Bonner did.
right.
And then they
I
put
was
up-
like,
set up.
wow, they sit over there? Okay, this is what we doing over here. Hey, each his own. But then I saw one game, I say, man, they arguing with each other, man. Like, how long? Is she gonna pass her the ball? I say, hey, man.
Well, to say that ain't shit in Indiana, man. I need to get over here and let my woman have her cake and eat it too. We need to be on the same team, and then I guess having your cake and eating it too backfired on you, over there, because you never know, she might have had her own little old thing going out there, and you come over there and mess it up. Now,
And then when you get mad at the organization if they trade your boo,
yeah,
it's a lot going on. Hey, man, it's a weird territory for any organization to navigate. I understand. But I'm curious to see how it affects team chemistry in the long run.
Right.
You know, if I'm a player that need to get 15 a game, and the point guard is married to the forward, and she ain't passed me the ball because she's trying to get her girl numbers.
Right.
Hey man, we got problems.
Yeah, man. It's crazy how because in the men's sport, you know what I'm saying, it's right
Sir,
now.
men's
In a men's sport, in the NBA, I'm pretty sure it's some gay players, but it's hidden.
it probably is. I'm gonna even top you on that.
Uh-huh.
In tennis, in professional tennis, I don't know who's gay and who's not.
Right.
Women's tennis, I don't know who's gay. If you had a women's professional woman tennis player, and she was in a same sex relationship, they're not pushing.
Nah.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, you can do what the W go do what they want to do, and that's fine. I have no problem with any of these women being in same sex relationship. But when you pushing it, just think about the little girls who's not in that, that's making it who you're making it uncomfortable for, and quit the sport. And to my understanding, this little girl was a very talented basketball player. Now she don't even want to have nothing to do with the sport because she don't want to grow up like that.
And when you pushing it, just think about how many young women you making it think that's a norm, that's forcing them to go that direction as well. You know what I'm saying? Because they might come in and thinking it's a norm. They not into girls or nothing like that, but when they get in that specific culture, they think it's a norm for you to be dating a woman, and next thing you know, they start feeling like they like women. So it's confusing.
Yeah, and
especially when you're pushing that agenda, like I say.
Correct. And another thing, then we're gonna wrap it up. Stop making it when it's convenient for you. You know, when you can make money from it or whatever, it's a convenience. Then you decide one day I don't want to be in this anymore. Then you go be with a man. You know, you confusing people because guess what? A man can't do that. If a man came out let's say he came out bisexual,
right,
and he dated men and women, he can't put that genie back in the box.
Or if he just come out flat gay and was just dating men solo, men alone, and then just say, I'm not gay no more. I've been touched. Jesus did touch me, you know, I've been saved.
Hey man, okay. I thought you said Jesus touched. All right.
I'm just saying, he thinks say,
I see that. You didn't clear that up. I mean, you didn't clear that up because you get clipped. You gonna be like Jesus touched the gay man. I'm like, hold on, but that's not what you're saying. I understand.
So he might, feel like that he want to turn over a whole new leaf and then want to date women because he figure that's a sin. But but same thing though. If you out there being seen with a woman holding hands and y'all in a relationship, and then when somebody asks you a question about it, you want to get offended about it. To me, that's not right for you to try to stop a reporter from asking a question. Because I know that was
exactly, man. Y'all got to stop this. Don't ask me nothing because you're in the same sex relationship. I mean, if you go be open with it, be open with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be open with it when it benefits you. Is all I'm saying. Nobody has a problem with it. I mean, push the coach as far as you want to, and that's fine. But you if this was anything else, y'all would be complaining about inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Now you almost making it like it's just a club. That's how you got to be,
right.
And that's not right. That's
yeah.
not
And when anything else going on with that particular community, you have no problem expressing yourself when it comes to benefiting that particular community. So
I mean, they don't have no problem, and I'm not trying to put the young lady on in the spotlight, but they don't have a problem with asking Angel who she's dating.
Right. Maybe she's not ashamed about it. I'm pretty sure those women not ashamed about it either. But if you're in a relationship and somebody asks you about it, you can always answer it in a way and then divert things back to basketball, the WNBA, whatever.
Maybe we want to get invited to the wedding. You know what I'm saying? They always got to be a negative.
After this show, they see this here, we ain't getting invited to nothing.
No, I'm not being negative. I'm not being negative.
They always find the negative in it. No matter what good we say in this show, they always gonna go for the negative and think it's negative because we talking about that topic.
Hey man, look, if you want equal rights and all that, you got to be criticized equally like everybody else. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Equal rights and equal fights.
Yeah, so
choose one.
If this your first time, don't make it your last time. You gotta subscribe to get notified because we all famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah.
Bitch, we